I've just realised I didn't unmute myself. So good evening. I'll say all that again, shall I? It's Monday, actually. I'll go back to this one. So it is Monday. I forgot to turn my microphone on. Silly girl. It's Monday, so it's Monday Make Time. A quick reminder that if you want to sign up for November's box, you need to do so by tomorrow evening. By midnight tomorrow night, because we're sending them out on Wednesday. I can't believe I forgot to turn my microphone off. Turn it on even. It's because Bear's not here to remind me. He normally does the computer bits, doesn't he? So yeah, November's Multi-Make will be going out on Wednesday. So if you want to get your hands on it, it will be, you need to sign up by midnight tomorrow, the 31st. So tonight I want to keep it really simple. I'm trying to think what I've said. I'm trying to keep it really simple, and I've gone through and got a load of scrap out of my box, as you saw. I'm going to go back. Evening Sue. I know I pressed the wrong button again. I nearly muted myself. So there you go. This is what we're going to play with tonight. I have got a 5x7 matte and layered ready to go. I have got, for my sentiment though, I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. We will see. And I have got these scraps, and this is what I want to start with. Evening, Mum. So this is what I want to start with. I'm thinking this one I'm going to have lots and lots of stars and colour, and this one I want our words. So I'm going to grab, I'm going to start with Imagination, because that's the one I have got here. I need a stamp block now. There we go, that one will do. Okay, so let me just grab this one. Can't believe I did that. Didn't turn on my microphone. Let me just grab that there. Evening, Noala. You've tuned in at the right time. We've got sound now. I'd lost one of my cameras because I'd put it up for Rosie to craft with me on Wednesday, and then I remembered I had to move that. And I didn't remember I needed to take off my sound. Anyway, right, I've got Imagination. I'm going to take them all out because I do want to use them all. I'm going to grab my Power. I know I'm being naughty, I can't find mine, so I'm going to have to grab some new ones off the shelf. Literally, they are still on the shelf. There we go. So I'm going to grab my Strength and my Power. I'm going to see if I can put them all on one stamping block. That'd be cool, and see if I can. Strength and a bit of Power down at the bottom. Evening, Tracy. And then I've got some smoky grey tonight, because remember, this is my background. I'm not even bothering. It's all about background, this one, and I want it nice and clean and crisp. And I know that's all the words that I never normally say, but that is what we're having tonight. Clean, crisp. And I know I don't need to stamp up the whole stamp, but it does help me, because then I don't have to think about what I am or am not stamping on. I'm going to do another Imagination. And you're not even going to see much of this, because my idea is this is going to go behind. So I'm trying to keep it straight-ish. I'm going to move on to my Power. No, I'm not. I'm going to move on to my Strength. Move it. There we go. And now I'm just going to plop these all over. And I know I'm being naughty. I've got my stamps on the back of my stamps, but on the front and back of my stamping block. But that's okay. There we go. I'm going to do one more, I think, up here. And I know I'm not going to need all of this piece, but oh, Tracy liked the one I shared. I think it was yesterday I shared that one, wasn't it? The light bulb. I do love that light bulb. fact, oh no, I'm not, I get carried away, don't I, and tell you guys too much. So I was going to say something I shouldn't, because it's not ready to launch yet. Nearly ready to launch, but it's not quite ready to launch. And yes, it does involve the light bulb. It's nearly there. So you can see I am just filling in my spaces with my words, because I think these make such a lovely little background. They would look good actually with that industrial light bulb as well. These will look amazing in the background. I'm going to fit something else in there, not quite sure. I'm sure I can get another word in there. I'm going to pop a power in there. So I'm just creating a few little bits and pieces. And I think, Tracy, that card you mentioned, that was one we did in our craft along a few months ago about distress, I'm pretty sure. If not, there's one very similar to it that we did with distress. I'll see if I can find the link in a little bit. So I'm just going to add a few more little bits in here. I have messed up, I've got this big space here and it's going to bug me if I can't get something. Oh, look, that'll just fit in. It will fit. It will. There you go, it did, just fitted. Yeah, I'm going to leave that as it is, because like I say, it's a background, it's not going to... You're not going to see much of it. There we go, let me just pop these back on here before I lose them again. Okay, right, so we've got one strip. You can see where we're going, can't you, with this? It's going to be a super easy one tonight. Might even have to do a bit of a splatty one. So I'm going to do something with that. We're going to cut it down a little bit. Yeah. Might need to do a little bit of distressing around the edge. Might do. I was going for clean and crisp. But you know me, I change my mind as we go. So this strip is as long as my card. Lovely long piece. And I just picked out 3 blues. I've got Stormy Sky, Broken China and Blueprint Sketch. And I'm just going to fill this little strip with all of these. So, oh, this one got glitter stuck in it, can you see? Just caught the light then as I took the lid off it. I'm going to keep turning this round and stamping it. Remember, I want to do 3 colours on here as well. I think it's starting to run out a little bit, this one. There we go. And then I'm going to grab my Broken China. Ooh. Oh, I would do if I could get my lid. My lid didn't want to come off then. Obviously I hadn't had my Weetabix today, had I? There we go. And again, I know I'm going to not use all of this strip because it is the same length as my A5 card, so it will need to be cut down a little bit. Oh, I'm running out of kitchen roll again. There we go, and then I'm just going to do a few little bits of this Blueprint Sketch. I'm going to plop this one in somewhere around here. we go. I did say I wasn't going to do many of this one, didn't I? But actually I quite like it. There we go. I'm doing my best to keep nice and neat and tidy. No pinkies. Famous last words. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Well, she said I like your stamps, they're a little bit different. I try to be different. I try to do what I like. There you go, inky pinky mark already. This is why I don't do white space in my cards, because I can't do it. Because I can guarantee my fat sausage fingers always end up putting. I'm going to start chopping things down in a minute. So that's going to go on like that. That's going to go on a strip coming down. I told you it was going to be a quick one. We might have to do something else in a minute. That's going to come down like so. And then I'm going to move that to one side. So at the moment, oh, stop putting inky pinkies everywhere. I've got a nice little bit of interest. Yep, we've got our little lines. We will do a bit of distressing coming down them, I think. Yeah, and then what I want is my sentiment to come out, and I want some more of these stars in the background, but I want them nice and crisp, because I've stamped with my distress ink. I'm not going to get a nice crisp image with my distress ink. I need to go to my VersaFines or your Mementos or any of those that you know you get a really nice crisp image from. So I'm going to move that to one side, because inky pinkies and me, whoo, that can stay over there. I'm not having inky pinkies. And then I'm going to grab this one and let me go see if I can find a VersaFine blue. Haha! Bear the other day spent ages sorting out my inks for me, and he actually has put them all together in one place, and it's really, really cool. And he made a lovely job of me distress inks as well. I think decisions. I think I'm going to go with dark. Oh, you know what? I'm going to take the grey, the pale blue, and the dark blue, and I'm going to stamp one of each. Oh, that's not grey. It's not. It's brown. That's why. That would stick out a little bit, wouldn't it? I want to try and keep my colours similar. There we go. Suddenly got a brown one from somewhere. Though you could use brown, because that'd look quite cool with the industrial bits, wouldn't it? There you go. So I want to make sure I ink this up properly for once. Get it stamped on there. There's that one. I'm going to go for my blue. There we go. So that's one blue. I'm not going to squeeze these together because I need to cut them out. There we go. So there's two, and then I'm going to do another one. Make sure I don't click any buttons when I take this off my laptop. And then we'll get our third one. Because I like to do things in threes, remember, because you do in twos, it's your eyes looking at one or the other. If you look at three, your eyes kind of going, oh, what am I supposed to be looking at? Yeah, so that's why I like things in threes. Plus it gives me a little bit more to arrange, doesn't it, in a minute. And I want to do my sentiment while I'm here. So on your big grunge set, your big star set, yeah, I'm just as bad. I keep calling it a grunge set, and it isn't, is it? It does look grungy, but it's not tonight. It's beautiful and simple tonight. Evening, Maxine. There we go. Let's give that a bit of a clean. And I'm just going to use the same that comes on this stamp set as well. Move them to one side. What did I do with my black? There he is. Don't think I've used it yet. It's very, to be fair, it is very inky, this one. Bear was using it to ink up his new stamps the other day, and because they're such big stamps, it took a lot of ink, and a lot of things got covered in black ink. It was a good job he was going for a shower not long after he did it. Right, so I'm going quiet because I'm trying to line it up-ish. There we go. Oh, advent calendars, yep. We've got only, I think it's either 2 or 3 of the red left now. I had a rush on red over the weekend. So I think we've got 2 red ones left. Blue's still holding out, though we did start with a few extra blue. But red has definitely been the favourite colour this year. So yeah, we had a rush on red over the weekend, so there we go. That's going to look cool, isn't it? Loving this blue one. Yeah. So, scissors, 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 scissors. Cutting out time. That's always going to take a little bit longer to cut out these ones because they've got lots and lots of bits, but they are really easy shapes. So I'm going to cut that there because we're going to cut that neatly in a minute. I've not dried them. I should really dry them, shouldn't I? And I wonder why I get inky pinkies. Will we have them at the Motorcycle Museum? Not sure about that at the moment. And once they've gone this year. There we go. I'm just going to give these a really quick dry because the last thing I want to do is we've got that lovely crisp image. And I don't want to go and put one of my big sausage fingerprints in there. Because I have got to hold them to cut them out. And whilst I'm at it, let's just do this one as well. No, I was determined for the red ones to go. I think, can't see, it's either 2 or 3 red ones left. I only counted them this afternoon, I can't remember. It's 2 or 3. But they were definitely more popular this weekend. There we go, right. Oh no, you got a blue one, didn't you? So, to be fair, red and blue, they're exactly the same inside. And that's what matters, isn't it? What's in the middle of it? That's the bit that matters. And there is some cracking stuff in this year's. I say that every year though, don't I? There's some stuff I want to get playing with. So yeah, blue and red both have the same stuff inside them. And like always, there'll be daily videos. I am going to be doing it in my little 4-inch journal this year. I'm trying to cut out and talk. Can never do 2 things at once. And they're under Christmas. Our advent calendars. Or new in. If you just scroll a little bit on the new in, they should be there. There we go. Right, there's one. See, it takes me a while. Yeah, you wouldn't want 2 advent calendars, would you? No, really. One's just good enough. because I started working on the videos for them actually. Right, keeping going. There we go, got 2 done. And then the 3rd. So close. I might go in and take out that middle bit as well in a minute, but we will see. There we go. They do look really tricky to cut out, but they're not really. I'm making it look harder than it is. Yeah, last year's reindeers and penguins. An elf. Somebody ordered them this week. They came out and they did make me smile when I saw them. I think sometimes I forget what we've done. And I get caught up in stuff. You know, in what I'm working with at the moment. Like at the moment I'm working on, I'm designing January's multi-make and I'm doing the samples for December's. So I'm getting to the point where, like Mr. Roo does, where he's like, I haven't got a clue what month's what. We're just playing. We're just, you know, he's just making them basically and I'm just playing. Ooh, I thought I'd done it again then. Nope. It's because I said December's multi-make and I sat right there next to me. Nope, not doing that again, because you had a sneaky peek in November's already. A few weeks ago, not tonight. I only did that once. So I'm just going to trim this down. I might as well get all my cutting out and stuff done whilst I am here. Because... And I know tonight I've not used the really big star, which is actually the main part of that stamp set. But it just goes to show all the little bits that come with it are just as cool. And you can make it something just as pretty. I can pop this on here. I want a teeny tiny little border. I hope you didn't see anything. I love it how it's a surprise that it turns up. It's happy post, isn't it? Because that's the conundrum I've got at the moment. Oh, I'm sorry, Lynn. It's going to be the weather, isn't it? Because it is raining quite heavy at the moment. I just wonder how we'd get on tonight with the rain, as bad as it is. Because you can't even hear the rain, it's that bad. Oh, there we go. Oops. Maybe not. I was going to be good and tape it together and then see if I can grab a different tape. My tape's just had a little accident. Well, yeah, that's what Tracy's saying. She doesn't like, she doesn't do many Christmas stamps, just prefer all year round. Yes, and the Advent calendar doesn't have any Christmas ones in it. It's got a couple that you could use for Christmas if you're running late, and you know, like I normally am. But it's definitely not all Christmas. I think there's like one stamp maybe that you could deem as Christmas-ish, maybe winter-ish in there. The rest is all definitely all year round stuff, because we'll get to play with it more in the new year. Because I do think sometimes it's nice having a surprise, isn't it, with the multi-makes. Right, there we go. I am getting there. Oh, that's not what I keep doing that. I need to find my black lid, don't I? Need to find that black lid. What I am looking for is my white gel pen. My white gel pen, not my black gel pen. I have to use this one, I think. Oh no. will go down there. I'm just going to pop a few little bits in this one. Would look better if I'd have had my I'm not going to do any on there. Silver or my gold gel pen, but that's still missing in action. It's somewhere. Right, I think we've got all our bits to do something quite cool here. So let me grab that tape I've just had. I'm looking for the least inky pinkied side. There we go. I am sticking it together because otherwise I'm gonna lose it all, aren't I? So I've done a lot of cutting out, and I don't normally do lots and lots of cutting out. I nearly hit you all in the face then with that. Sorry. Got a giant card coming at you. There we go. There we go. Right, and I'm going to trim this down. So what do I want to take? I want to take quite a bit of that off, actually. Keep it there. And then it's decision time whether... I took quite a lot off that, didn't I? I meant to. It wasn't a whoopsie. Well, it might have been a whoopsie. I am going to just do a little bit of edging on them too. So move that back up here. I'm going to go with my palest one for this one, which is my Stormy Sky. And I just want a bit of cleanish tissue. There we go. I'm going to go all the way around this one because I don't know where I'm going to end up with this. And I know this isn't clean and simple, but I think it needs it just to break it up from the background. Otherwise, I'd end up matting and layering it onto a load of black card, and I don't want to do that. Because that all starts to add to weight, doesn't it? Plus, you can guarantee I won't have any piece of the black card the right size. So, there we go. And if I pop that back on top of here now, see? It looks so much better, doesn't it? And then I'm going to use my next one. So I'm going to use a bit of broken china because I do like my broken china. And I'm just going to do the edges on this one because we will be chopping this off in a minute. Ooh, that was a bit harsh. There we go. There we go, right, that's over there. And again, I'm just going to wipe my desk. Trying to be tidy today. Oh. Tickly throat all of a sudden. Right, so this is going to go on here. I'm determined, aren't I? I'm going to end up with inky pinkies everywhere. I'll get this one on here. There we go. And I'm just going to stick this right in the middle, but to that side. There we go. And I'm going to do exactly the same with this one. I'm going to tape the whole thing and then I can choose which bit I want, can't I? Because you can guarantee if I don't tape an end, that's not the bit I'm going to want. There you go. I'm trying to think what else I've got to tell you whilst I'm faffing with my tape. Nope, I'm faffing with my tape. Oh, speaking of Christmas, actually, we have got some new Christmas stuff coming out soon, very, very soon. And I will tell you, because, well, you guys can almost make the decision for me. We have got, every year I get asked for gift ideas for people. So what I'm doing this year is I'm creating like a monthly make, in that you'll get stamps and lots of inspiration and things, but it's like a gift set. I haven't quite decided what I'm calling it yet. Oh, you didn't see me do that, did you? There we go. So there'll be like a bit like a monthly make. You'll get your stamps, you'll get some inspiration, and a couple of videos that I'll load up for you to access at any time. There we go. See, how cool does that look? Very, very clean and simple. Oh, loving it. There we go. Right, I'm going to turn that one back over. I'm playing with that as well at the moment. There we go. I am going to tape all this down, only because for once I've done lots and lots of cutting out and I'm being neat and tidy, so I might as well, and I've got tape in my hand, so I might as well do it. Pop that on there like so. We're going to grab our little made of stars, because I do like my little made of stars, and we've got our 3 little, that's quite a nice little piece as well, isn't it? Good for an ATC, that one. Speaking of which, ATCs, if you're planning to send them in, can you do it this week, please? And then I can get them swapped around. Or let me know if you've sent them in, because I know post is a bit of a nightmare at the moment as well. We're not even in December yet. I'm thinking a bit like that, maybe. It's a little bit grungy, I will admit it. A little bit grungy. A little bit grungy. Yes. No, I was going to send hers tomorrow. Cool. It's just so I know to look out for them. I know I've got a couple that haven't turned up yet, and they were sent, I think they were sent on Friday. Thursday, Friday. Oh, Maxine sent hers. I've not seen yours, Maxine, so I'll keep an eyeball out for them. It's just so I know I've got them coming in and I don't swap everything round and then I miss somebody out. And then, of course, it's November as well, so November on Wednesday. I know what I mean. So on Wednesday, I will send out the details for the Christmas card swap that we normally do as well. Because everything's come around so fast this year, hasn't it? One of our neighbours have put their tree up today. Even Bear turned around and went, "It's not Christmas yet." No, it's not, luckily. It's a bit early. I said, yeah, just a little bit today. He's quite happy because his pumpkin's still on the window, so. There we go. Right, I'm just going to stick these on a bit willy-nilly. And we will, just going to pop that one in there. See how cool does that look? Really simple, isn't it? So, should we have a play with bear stamps? Well, one of bear stamps because they're huge. think we might do. But don't tell him, will you? Because he ran off with all... He made some samples last night with them, yesterday even. And he ran off with them, so I can't even show you them. So, bear with me 2 minutes. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to cut another piece of card. And then I can show you one of Bear's stamps. Yep. So just bear with while I cut a little bit of card. You might even do a bit of a splatty background. I'm trying to find, there it is. So, there's my piece of card. I've got a couple of bears there. You can tell they're not even on backing sheets anymore. We really did go for it really fast yesterday. So, this is my favourite one he's done. I think it's the font on this one I prefer, because that's the grungy font he's done. He was very particular. He's done a grungy font. He's done a very posh font. Yep, and then he's done a big thank you, because he thought that'd be quite cute, cool as well. If I hold it over the white card, you might be able to see that one a bit better. There you go. He's done that one as well. So I'm going to play with that one. I think that is my favourite. But what I'm going to do is a bit of a splatty background first. There we go. I think I'm just going to do a splodgy background. You know the splatty painting we did the other day? I was about to roll my sleeves up. I don't want to. It's chilly. So I've got some rather dried up looking brush out here. I'm going to reactivate this. I haven't really thought this through, you can tell. I'm just going to go for it. So let me just reactivate this brush out a little bit. I should really have a tester piece of card as well somewhere. There you go. I'm going to pop a bit on my table as well, just so I've got a bit more control over what I'm doing. So again, just add in a bit of a splatter to background. I have also thought it'd be quite cool to do like a big happy birthday. As well. So you can see I am just splatting all over. I'll be picking up some more in a minute. I'm trying to make it square shaped. If you've got one of our poly plates, you could do that with it as well. So I should have said I've cut this to 5.5 inch. I'm just going to grab a little bit of the blue. It's too much of a jump to go straight to the turquoise, so I'm just going to do a bit of green in there. You can see I'm just splotting it on. Paint me. I've not got that much water on my card. I was trying to rush. That famous saying, in more haste, less speed. Actually, turn off for a second. Just needs more water, that's all it is. There you go. Right, I'm not going to do too much more. I just basically want a background. I could have done it with distress inks, I could have done it with my Brusho, but I decided I wanted to do a bit more splatty painting because I did that the other day and it looked pretty cool. I'm trying to do two things at once here. I need like a little stand for my heat gun, don't I? Yeah. I'll wait. If only I was an octopus, I'd had a few more hands to help. I'll take that bit off because it's going everywhere. That's nearly dry. And then all I'm going to do, I'm going to get a bit more blue, I'm just going to go splatty. There we go. I was going to do yellow and then I realised I can't get yellow in that paintbrush, can I? You knew I'd have to make a mess at some point tonight. I've been too clean and crisp on that one. I needed to get inky and messy. Right, so I just need to make sure this is lovely and dry, which it looks like it nearly is. There we go. Let me just clean that paintbrush out, because for once I've got a tub of water, so I might as well use it, hadn't I? I know, cleaning a paintbrush, whatever next. I've done clean and crisp, clean and simple tonight, and cleaning a paintbrush. There we go. Get that off my desk as well. I wouldn't want to make a mess. Right, and pop them back up there. So I have got a rather interesting looking little 5.5 inch piece of card. I'm just going to tack this down, only because it's very wobbly and bobbly, so I'm just going to tack it down to my table so I can stamp it a bit easier. There we go, and there we go, Bear's Big Words. I think that's what I might actually call them, Bear's Big Words, because he had to do everything himself. He designed them, he had to go out and make them, and then you had to test them as well. And you should see, I've actually got a picture of the biggest, cheekiest grin on his face. There we go, right. Then all I'm going to do is pop this on here, just like that-ish. I want it in the middle-ish. And I'm just going to give this a really good press. Ooh. Because it is a really big stamp, so you just need to make sure you give it. It's not a very detailed stamp, but it is a very, very big stamp. There we go. Let's hope that Brusho was dry. Yay! Dry enough. And then to finish off, good old white gel pen comes back out. Not that one because it's not got a lid. So dry as a bone. Oh, done it again. There we go. And all I'm going to do is just put a little bit. I should have really dried this first. I can't work like that. I need to be able to turn my paper. There we go. Get rid of my little sticky bits. Just going to add a few little dots and dashes. Imagine this in embossing powder and things like that. I will get around to playing with them a bit more. But how quick and simple is that for a card? Ooh, grumbly tumbly time. It wouldn't be Monday nights without my grumbly tumbly, would it? There we go. See, super fast. Quick and easy. Could just make a pretty impressive card, I think. He had a cracking little idea, didn't he? See, check that out. Might add that onto some black. Definitely not got a piece of black cut. Add that onto a piece of black, and how cool. Quick and simple. So, there you go. Let me grab my other one. He's done a cracking job, hasn't he, Maxine? You should see the ones he made yesterday. So, literally, I'd put that onto a black mat, onto my black base, and you're done. That's all you need. Looks so effective as well, doesn't it? Right, so, really simple, and then just splatty because it looks cool, and I had to play with the splatty stuff. Because I was getting like, you know, I have to make a mess, don't I? Anyway. So that is it. Come on, Mr. Mouse. There he is. Thank you. That is it from me tonight. I squeezed a really quick one in, didn't I? There. So that is it for me tonight. Reminders for monthly make. If you want to sign up for November, you've got until midnight tomorrow night because they're being sent out on Wednesday. Wednesday will be live at 10:30. Advent calendars as always. And they're on our website, 2 or 3. I'm still trying to say 2 or, I should have checked before when I was cutting that piece of card. There's only 2 or 3 of the red one left. We've got a few of the blue ones left if you want that one. I think that's everything. I think that's everything. So thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you had fun. I did. I can't believe I've got all that white space and no inky pinkies. It was like a challenge for myself. But I did then get to play with my ink, so I'm a happy girl. I did clean and crisp, and I got inky, so there you go. Can't say more than that. So hopefully you will join me on Wednesday at 10:30. Not quite sure what we're going to play with. Might see if I can drag my Angelina fibres out. It's not so much the Angelina fibres, it's more finding my iron. If I can find my iron by Wednesday, we might play with Angelina fibres. Evening, Rachel. Yep, we're just finishing up. But they do look cool. I'll let you have a quick look. There you go. That's Bear's new stamp. Woo-hoo-hoo. Did your swaps arrive? I think yours have arrived. I think they have. I will double check that one, but I know they are coming. So I will keep an eye out for them. But I'm pretty sure your envelope came today. I think so, because I recognise it. I start to recognise envelopes. It's quite funny that. Anyway, so thank you for joining me tonight. I hope I will see you on Wednesday. I will have a search for my iron to see if we can do some Angelina fibres. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you on Wednesday at 10:30. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.